This is our first painting from the series. This is grounded in faith, and this is where you have the feet. This is your root chakra, and this is where you're finding more stability in your life. Okay. We have this beautiful picture. We have the butterfly that shows that you are transforming. You're finding that stability in your life, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And you have a beautiful red rose right here at the bottom here that represents your root chakra. Okay, that is blossoming. And our second one right here is the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is all about your creative power. So if you are a creative person, which we all are, so even if you say, you know what, I don't think I have a creative bone in my body, you do. Okay, so with the sacral chakra, it's all about your creativity, whether you are drawing or singing or dancing or creating something, even cooking. That's a part of creating too. Okay, anything that you create with your hands, your imagination, all of that relates to your sacral chakra, and that color is orange. So we have these beautiful flowers of the hibiscus flowers. And of course, we have a cute little birdie here, a little sparrow, of course, right? So this is the sacral chakra, and this is called trust the process. And that's what you want to do. You are creating, you are trusting the process, and you are going with the flow. Our third painting that we did is Divine Favor. This is the voice of truth. She's such a beautiful painting after I kind of added a few more touches to her. And she has these beautiful blue flowers because the voice of truth and the throat chakra is the color blue. So we made sure we added some blue into these designs. And she has this beautiful quote that says, I sing the song of my spirit. And we have this beautiful little hummingbird. You see the hummingbird there? The hummingbird stands for resilience. Okay, so we want to show that she's resilient, she's standing in her truth, and she is speaking her truth with authenticity and also with love. This is the third eye chakra, and this is all about connecting with your intuition, right? Not second guessing yourself, going with that gut feeling, that first thought. You know how sometimes you have a thought and it says you should do this, and like, I'm not going to do it, right? And then you go out through your day like, man, I should have listened to myself because now I needed to do that so that this will flow better for me, right? I've had it happen where I walked out the door and, I got this thought like, oh, you should have got that $5 off the desk. And I didn't. I just walked out the door. And then I get like halfway through my day and I was like, man, I could use that $5 right now. But I didn't listen to myself. I second guessed it, right? So this is what it's all about. Connecting with your third eye chakra and listening to your intuition. Your intuition is always right? Don't second guess it. And this is what this painting is about. So if you feel like you want to start strengthening your third eye chakra, you want to start honoring your first thought, your gut feelings, then this is a painting for you. Okay. So this one was a lot of fun. She's different. The other thing I love about it, she's more 3D. So the flower is 3D with the petals, and she has real eyelashes. She has eyelashes right here. Okay. These are some eyelashes. I'm not sure if you can really see it on the camera, but they are some eyelashes. Okay. So she's cute. And she's called the Wisdom Within. All right. Of course, we have our very last painting that we did last week. This is our sixth painting, and this one is Lifted in Love. This one was a lot of fun. I love this one. It was just so beautiful. Of course, I had painted over it like 3 times. I started out with painting some mountains in the background. I realized the mountains were probably just a little bit too harsh for the painting because I wanted something soft and very settled. So I focused on doing more of just like a water scene, like a sunset, and then the prayer hands that are have the leaves intertwined around the wrist. So I really love that one. Lifted in love is what it is. And it's all about the heart chakra, right? Giving love, sharing love, and receiving love. That is what the heart chakra is all about. So if you want to add that more into your space and vibrate more with love and compassion from other people, and also to receive it more, then that is the painting for you. Okay? So those are our 6 paintings. I had a lot of fun. I can't wait till we do this last one, which is the solar plexus. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more in a few minutes. But I still want to share some more information with you. Okay? Now, of course, if you get to the Etsy shop and you realize that the painting that you wanted to purchase is no longer available, you can always get an art print. And with these art prints, of course, it's all about premium. So you can get a beautiful reproduction from the Healing Chakra painting series of one of these paintings. It's an 8x10 high quality print. It's going to be signed by me and matted, okay? Because we're all about premium over here. You're also going to get a prayer card and a label of authenticity from me, Cherie Sparrow, the healing artist. So I'm going to show you some of the prints that we have. Now, you can get any print that you want. Any of the 7 chakras that we did during this series, you can get a print of. This one is the wisdom within. This one is the sacral chakra, which is all about trusting the process. And this one, which also happens to be a favorite among a lot of us, is grounded in faith, which is the root chakra. Okay, so these are not just the only ones you can get. You can get any other chakra painting in a print that you like and that speaks to your spirit. And of course, I will always want to share with you the opportunity to get the Align, Heal, and Shine card deck. It's all about aligning with your higher purpose, aligning with your higher self, and healing from the inside out, and then shining bright like a diamond because you are a what? Star, honey. 2 snaps on that. And this card deck is a beautiful deck of affirmations and mantras. It's 54 cards that you will receive that's going to help you center your mind, body, and spirit instantly. Okay, it's perfect for a meditation, a prayer, or even a gentle morning routine. So every day I pull a card for myself just to see what type of energy I want to start putting out into the world as I step outside. Okay, so this is going to help me stay balanced, stay positive, and also reflecting that positive energy onto others so that they can be positive, right? And also, you're going to receive it in a nice, beautiful, elegant satin purple sachet. And it's purple because purple is my favorite color. And satin because it's all about luxuriating, okay? Luxuriating the mind, body, and spirit. So you're going to receive that. And you'll also receive a diamond stand. So when you pull the card for the day, you can place it right into your little diamond stand, just adding more luxurious to the process. And that's what we want, more luxury. Now, I do want to share a shout out and some love and support to one of my dear mentors, LaShawn Love. LaShawn Love, she embodies a holistic style rooted in faith, resilience, and personal growth. And through her work, she empowers others to embrace their healing power and to deepen their spiritual awareness through the transformative practice of Reiki. So, like I shared earlier, I am a certified Reiki practitioner, and LaShawn Love is the Reiki master that I learned from. So, I learned from her about 4 years ago, I think. 3 years ago. It's been 3 years that I've learned from LaShawn. Or actually, no, it's been 4. Time goes by fast. But yes, she was my Reiki master, my instructor, and she took me on this beautiful journey of learning about Reiki and how to use it to help others, right? And to empower others. And I've been able to use Reiki to infuse it into my art practice, which is even more awesome, right? Because art alone is healing. And then when you add in Reiki with it, it's just an extra little boost, okay? So, with Sean Love, make sure you go to her website at theshawnlove.com. And she has a special workshop coming up really soon in September. She offers some really awesome courses. It's going to take you through a journey very similar to what I have went through with her, of just learning more about myself, having a deeper connection. I'm really learning how to balance my energy. You know, what brought me to her is that I started teaching middle school. And when I was teaching middle school, I was feeling drained every day because, I'm pretty sure you can agree that those middle school students, they have lots and lots of energy. Okay, lots of energy. And every day when I would go to school to teach, I would pick up all of their energy. They come in my classroom, they're talking, they're going through all these different emotions, and you're trying to like share, and you're also trying to teach, and you're also trying to support them in every way that you can. And I found myself coming home drained from doing that every day. And I was like, I can't do this, right? I would come home and just like put my pajamas on and go to sleep for the rest of the night. That's how tired I was. And I was like, I can't do this. I can't continue to just do this. I need to find a way that I can not pick up so much of their energy, right? And all of their emotions. And so I started looking, and I found the Showing Love, and she helped me, and she shared with me some really good tips and techniques. I started using them in my classroom. One is just playing the Healing Heart Chakra music. And when I play that music in my classroom, it just like instantly calmed down the students, right? And they just seemed more connected to the art that they were doing. I remember one day I forgot to play the music because I was so excited about the art project they were going to do that day. And I had a student come up to me and was like, "Miss Farrell, where is the art music?" And I was like, "Oh, you like the art music? Okay." So it was kind of funny, but also it was just confirmation that, this was the right thing to do. And it was really adding to their life and adding to the sessions and adding to the experience of creating art. So I just want to say that LaShawn Love is an awesome Reiki master. Make sure you go to her page at LaShawnLove.com. Check out her services. She offers Reiki as well. She teaches how to become certified as a Reiki practitioner, and so many other things she does. She does sound baths. That's a beautiful thing too. And she does it virtually as well. So she does it in person and virtually. And the virtual one is just as good as the in person. So if you're not in her area, she's in Georgia. If you're not in her area, don't worry. You can experience all the healing benefits virtually right online with her. Okay. And I know for sure because I have. I'm in Delaware, she's in Georgia. But yes, make sure you check her out. Okay. Awesome. Now, I do want to share that I am doing a special giveaway today. Okay. And I'm going to enter whoever happens to pop in on the live today, or whoever has popped in on the live throughout this 7-part series. I'm going to enter you into a little basket, or it's not a little basket, it's like a little leaf I have here, a little leaf bowl. I'm going to put your name in there, and I'm going to shuffle it around, and I'm going to pick out a name. Whatever name I pick, you're going to get the art print. Okay, you're going to get a free art print. Anyone from the Healing Chakra Painting Series. So You tell me which one you want, and I will be sending it to you, especially with some, little goodies, of course, right? I'm not gonna just send you the art print. I'm gonna send you the art print with some other goodies. So you have a chance to win today. I'm going to share the winner at the end of today's session. Now that is exciting. Okay, you get to pick the one you want. And the winner, I will message you, and you just give me the mailing address, the best mailing address for you, and I will send it to you. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump right on into our painting series today. And we are doing a solar plexus. You get to help me figure out what color we're going to start with today. Okay. we're gonna focus on that right now. So we have a picture today of the back, okay? Because again, that's where your solar plexus is located. It's located around your back area or in the front or above your belly button, okay? So this is a beautiful picture. I kind of pre-drew it already, so we'll have an idea of where we're going. But of course, we never know where the painting is going to take us, right? We have an idea of what we would like to see, but it always turns into something else. Tell me, what colors should we start with? Like, what colors you think we should do for the background? Now, just to give you an idea, the solar plexus is yellow for our color, but you can pick any color. It doesn't have to be yellow. So we're going to do yellow today. And I have on my yellow shirt and my earrings. I got my yellow nails done today. So we're all in yellow. Are you wearing yellow today? I asked everyone to wear yellow. Something yellow to celebrate the solar plexus and to celebrate our willpower, right? Our self-confidence and releasing any like negative thoughts or limiting beliefs, right? And going after what we want in life. So today is the day to start celebrating things that are flourishing in our life. So let's go ahead and let's get started with the yellow. And I have my yellow acrylic sticks. These are my favorite to work with. So what you do, you just kind of like scribble them on. It looks like crayon. And then you use your water and you just kind of brush over it. And it kind of blends out like a watercolor. Really, really cool. So let me try and bring this just a little bit closer. All right. And again, you just scribble it on. I'm going to bring this down just a little. Last week I had the canvas a little too high, and I was just steady, like reaching. And I was like, man, my arm is getting tired. And I was like, you know what? I probably should just put the canvas down a little so I don't have to reach so high. But I think I know why now, because this part doesn't attach anymore, but it's okay. We'll take our little flowers, which I love my little flowers here. All right, so we got our yellow, and we're just going to scribble that all on the canvas. And you don't have to worry about it being perfect or anything like that. We're just going to scribble it all on. So the painting that we're working with is a picture of a woman's back. And again, that is where the solar plexus is located. You also may experience some back pain if your solar plexus is blocked, okay? So that's why we're painting mostly the back for this painting, it's mostly the back. Also, you can find a solar plexus over top of your belly button. Right, or above your belly button. Not over top, but above. All right. So I got my yellow in. And I'll put my little acrylic sticks down. And I'm going to get my paintbrush. I'm going to dip it into my wine glass. So I've been using my wine glass to hold my water to wash out my brush because I am extra. And I love this wine glass because it says Sharita on it. And it has a little bit of diamonds because I love things that sparkle. So this is my wine glass for me to wash out my brush. I'm just going to add a little bit of water, and we're going to brush on the water to the canvas and just have the colors blend in. Just have them all blend in together. And I'm going to change the camera view so you can kind of see it from a different perspective. Let's see if it's going to connect. All right, it is connecting, which is good. All right, so here's our camera view. Let me bring it down just a little bit. Let's see if I can bring it closer. There you go. Awesome. Let me move my tape down. All right. So we're just going to keep on adding our water. And now you can see how it's just adding a nice little soft yellow to the design. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to start identifying the colors for the picture. So we're gonna do an undercoat. And the undercoat is just mapping out all the colors in the painting, and then going back in and adding in the details. Yes, there's nothing wrong with being a little sparkly. Yes. Yes, you do see the green in there, right? So I love the silhouette you have on the canvas to start. Yes, and it turns out that the green is wanting to emerge into the background. Yeah, so maybe we should add some green in here too. Well, we're definitely going to add some green because, I'm going to put some leaves in here, which is my favorite thing to do. But yes, I do see some of the green coming out as well too. Maybe there's green on this brush. I don't know. Sometimes that happens, but I do like it. And thank you for liking the silhouette. Love it. Let me get out some more yellow. And I'm going to get a little bit of orange and a bright yellow. And a little bit of white. And we're just going to start with the background. And I'm using my plexiglass. Let me change that view one more time. I'm using my plexiglass art palette. This is the art palette I used from the very beginning. I was brand new. It didn't have anything on it. It was just a clear plexiglass. Here's just a little piece of it still left. But everything else is covered with paint. I did not wash off the paint because I love to see how the art palette turns into its own special design and cute. So yes, this is the art palette with lots and lots of colors on it. It becomes its own little masterpiece. I had to show it to you. All right, so let's get back. So we're going to get started with the background. And I'm just mixing up two different shades of yellow, a nice bright yellow and a little bit of a, like a pale yellow. I'm mixing that in together with a little bit of orange, just a tad bit. And we're just going to paint in the background. So what I like for you to do is take a few minutes. You can drop in a couple words and complete this sentence or this affirmation. I know I'm stepping into my power and I feel unstoppable because. So fill in the blank. All right. Complete this and drop it into the comments. All right. And the affirmation is I know I'm stepping into my power and I feel unstoppable because this is what the solar plexus chakra is all about, stepping into your power. So how are you stepping into your power today? Right? Type that into the comments below. I would love to hear that. All right, so now we're going to start with the body. We're going to start with that. And again, we're just going to do an undercoat, and then we'll come back in and do the details. So I'm just going to paint this in. Okay, very nice. All right, now one more question. What color should we do this covering? So this is kind of like a little piece of fabric that's wrapped around the body. What color should we make that fabric? Type that into the comments. Let me know. What are your thoughts? Let me know. I'm going to take a little sip of my iced tea. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. So I'm taking a little sip of my iced tea. And I'm curious to see what your color is going to be. And this iced tea, I love to drink iced tea when I'm painting, but also it's in this beautiful tumbler that's made by my hairstylist. And of course, she personalized it with my name, which I love. And of course, she made it purple because purple is my favorite color. So shout out to my hairstylist for this beautiful tumbler. Oh, red. Okay, so you're going with the red. Are you going with the red? Because I said red. All right, let's do the red. Nice job. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so I'm going to put some red in here. Ooh, I'm liking it. It's really nice. It's bright. It's standing out. I love it. Red. All right, so right now we pretty much have everything mapped out, like all the colors that we really want, right? So now we're going to go back in and add in all the details. We're going to add a few more things too, but I'm going to wait to reveal that part. going to go back to the fabric. So what I'm doing now is I'm starting to add in some shadows just to give the fabric some movement. Alright, it's looking good. Alright, so now we're gonna start adding in some more details. I was thinking about adding some lemons, do something different. I know in our last three paintings we had a butterfly. Each painting I try to do something different, like a different type of animal or something, right? So we had the butterfly, we had the seahorse and the starfish and the seashells. We had a hummingbird. We had a sparrow, a little sparrow. This one we just had birds and a heart. We didn't do anything very different. So I'm trying to find something else that would be like an actual accent. So I'm thinking the lemons will be a nice full accent and an unexpected accent. And the reason why I picked lemons is because one, they're yellow, right? But lemons also represents the zest for life. And when we are tapping into our solar plexus chakra and we're strengthening it and we're balancing it, we're focusing on embracing all the beautiful things in life, having the zest for life, standing in our truth, going after the things that we want we want to see happen in our life, right? And attracting all the goodness. So I feel like the lemons would definitely represent that since they symbolize zest for life. And also they symbolize freshness, right? Having a fresh start, starting new. And that's what we're doing here. That's what we're focusing on. So we're going to add some lemons in here. Let me get out some yellow. But before we add the lemons, let me just add a little bit of it. I'm going to kind of warm up the fabric a little bit so it's not so harsh. All right, so right now we just have two, but I feel like we need at least one more. You know, you should always have threes, right? Odd numbers. Um, so I'm going to think about that. I'm not really sure where I want that to go. Let me think about it. All right, so I'm going to add a special little touch to our design here. I need my little tiny brush. I think this is just going to give it that extra little touch. Oh, I like it. Let me bring this up closer so you can see it. It's different. There we go. How's that? Ooh, it makes her look a little bit more jazzy. She looks a little bit more jazzy. I like it. I'm going to add some leaves up here and maybe just put one lemon here, and that should balance out the lemons. What you think? Love it. Love it. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that suggestion. All right. I think it's done. I think it's done. I'm not going to add more to it. Let me bring it up to the well, first let me sign it. Let me sign it first, and then I'm going to bring it up to the camera for you. We're at 4 hours and 23 minutes. I think that's really good. All right. Let me see. I might need to add some more swirls. Hold on. Hold on. Just add some yellow. Orange. you. I think that's it. Let me bring it up to the camera for you so you can see it. There we go. The final piece. This is the solar plexus. It's all about standing in your truth, your willpower, your personal power. And I love it. And thank you for saying, add something over top of the left shoulder. That was a good idea. Good idea. Because it balances out the lemons. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. All right. So we have our painting all done. And I just have a few other things I want to share with you. We got done in 4 hours and 29 minutes. That's good. That's really good. I was expecting this to be like 5 hours. So that's it. I'm going to put my palette down so I don't get that on anything. And let me clean up just a little bit. All right, so we're about to do our giveaway in a few minutes. But what I want to do is I want to write down all the names of everyone that has been here with me on this 7-week session. And so I'm going to write all these names down and put them in this cute little leaf plate here that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's cute. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to switch my chair around so I can kind of really face you a little bit better. So give me a few minutes. I am back, okay? And we are ready to move on to the other part of the celebration for the Solar Plexus Chakra, okay? So we just finished our beautiful painting here for the Solar Plexus. And this is a woman who is very confident, right? She's confident. She feels very safe in her own skin, right? Which is good. We have the lemons that represents having a zest for life, but also yellow because the solar plexus color is yellow, and hence my yellow nails, right? And my yellow earrings and my yellow shirt. I normally wear a black shirt, but I thought, what? Since this is the last day of our Healing Chakra painting series, I figured, let me switch it up and actually wear the color shirt, yellow. And I'm also wearing my favorite artist, Frida Kahlo. This is my Frida Kahlo necklace. She's my favorite artist. I'm wearing her today in celebration of our grand finale. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write down everyone's name who took part in being a part of this journey with me, jumping in every weekend or every other weekend, whenever you could. You just jumped in, you said hello, you shared my posts, you shared my videos. And I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of this with me. This was something I kind of planned, but kind of didn't plan. I always knew I wanted to do a chakra painting series, but I didn't know I was going to do it live. So this was just something, a spare moment. I figured, if I'm going to be outside painting, why not just do it live and everyone else can join me, right? And be a part of the process and help me figure out how we're going to do the paintings. And you certainly have done that. Especially with this one, you've helped me figure out the color scheme and where certain things should go in the painting. And that's what it's about. It's all about collaboration. And I love it, love it, love it, love it. So let me start writing down these names. Let's see, we have think that might be everybody. I do. I think that might be everybody. I love the hearts. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. So I think we have everybody. I do. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Let me know if I missed you or not in the comments. I'll send you something special. Okay? Because I didn't mean to forget you. All right. So we're gonna kind of just move this around just a little bit. Oops, some of them falling out. So make sure they don't fall out. Okay. And we're going to find out who is the winner for the free art prints, for showing up, stopping in during the live stream and saying hello and giving suggestions, all of those things. Like, we're going to find out who the winner is in a few minutes. I'm excited. So, drum roll, please. All right, let's see who the winner is. I'm gonna close my eyes. Pick one. Nadia! Nadia, you won! You won the giveaway. Congratulations. Wow, Nadia, that is awesome. So I'm going to message you, and then you just let me know which art print you would like, and I will send it to you with some extra special goodies, okay? So congratulations, you won the free art print for showing up, being here live with me. It meant so much that everyone showed up and was a part of the journey with me, and, you know, chat with me, gave some comments, suggestions. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. So congratulations, Nadia. You won the free art print. Now, if you didn't win, don't worry, okay? Because we all win in this game, okay? So make sure you stop at the healingartistway.etsy.com. You can purchase your art print, and also I have something extra special to share with you. So let me share that with you. That I am having my very first one-woman art show. It's happening September the 5th, 2025, so next month, from 5 to 7. It's going to be held at the Christina Culture Arts Center. You are invited, and the art show is called The Beauty Within. It's my very first art exhibition. Yes, I've had other art shows before, but it was always a group show. But this is my very first one-woman art show. And I am so excited. It's all about, it's an intimate journey that inspires self-discovery and celebrates tapping into our personal power, right? And we talked a lot about our personal power today, did we not? So this is going to be my very first art show. I'm so excited. You are definitely invited. And everyone who's shown up live, you're going to get a special invite. So I'm going to be contacting all of you anyway to get your address so I can send you a special invite to my art show. It's called The Beauty Within. Okay, The Beauty Within. And guess what? All of the chakra paintings are going to be in the art show, along with a few other beautiful paintings are going to be in the art show as well. But you get to see these chakra paintings up close and live at the art show, okay? And we're going to have so much fun. We're going to have music. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres. We might have some wine. I'm not sure. I'm going to think about that. We're going to have some gifts because, you know, I love to give you gifts when you show up, right? We're going to have a photo shoot because, you know, I love to take pictures. So we're going to be taking photos. We're going to do affirmations. It's going to be a lot of fun. And guess what? It's during the art loop. So the more, the merrier. It's going to be open to the public. And of course, it's going to be open to you to come in and celebrate with me. I would love to see you. It would mean so much to me to have you there. Okay? I will have some art prints there at the art show and a few other goodies for you there at the art show too. So you don't want to miss it. It's September the 5th. That's a Friday night, and it's from 5 to 7. Okay? So that is my surprise I wanted to share with you. I was so excited. What I want to do now is I want to do our Align, Heal, and Shine card deck. Okay, so we're going to pull from the card deck just an affirmation to finish off our special grand finale of the Healing Chakra Painting Series. Okay, so let's open this up. And I'm going to shuffle the deck and let's see. Figure out what special message do we need to hear today. So those who are watching the live stream or the replay, what special message do they need to hear today? So we're going to shuffle and see what card falls out of the deck. Oops, fell out the deck. We got the sacral chakra. It says, I am inspired and alive. New ideas blossom within me. I am inspired and alive. New ideas blossom within me. Your soul is constantly flourishing. We talked about flourishing today, so this is just so perfect. It's on point, right? Your soul is constantly flourishing with new ideas. Each day, fresh dreams are blooming within you. So it's just waiting for a chance to be explored. Okay, so you have all these new ideas. They're blooming within you, and they're just waiting for a chance to be explored. Okay, so don't be afraid to lean into a new project idea that you've been thinking about. Just like this Healing Chakra Painting Series, I have been thinking about it for a while. I didn't know when I was going to do a Healing Chakra Painting Series, but I knew I wanted to do it, and I wrote it down. And I just said, okay, we're going to do this. Now, I'm not sure when, but we're going to do it, all right? So don't be afraid to lean into the new project that you've been thinking about. It's calling for you for a reason. So how can you embrace this new vibe, this new idea of leaning into this project that you've been thinking about? And you kind of been putting it away like, oh, I'll get to it later. Yeah, I want to do it, but it's just not the right time. So how can you embrace this, right? You want to start doodling or journaling. Simply just letting that idea from out of your mind and onto paper. So remember, I say it's very powerful when you start writing stuff down. Even if you are doodling or you're just writing something down or you're putting it into your phone, but you're getting it out of your head and onto paper or in your phone, right? By you doing that and putting action to it, you're saying, you know what? I want to see this happen. So you want to set that intention. And you want to welcome these new ideas and let them guide you into the next beautiful chapter. And I feel the Healing Chakra Painting Series has guided us into a new beautiful chapter. So this is not the end. This is only the beginning for all of us. And I'm so excited that you're going to be joining me at my very first one-woman art show, September the 5th. From 5 to 7. So excited about that. Okay? So amazing one. Until I see you again, continue to create, connect, and inspire others. And I'll see you in September. Bye.